Hello， 大家好，我是好久，欢迎大家继续收看我的视频。然后我们就，因为我昨天有事情没有玩，然后今天我们就继续上次的进度。刚刚那边可以看到，我们已经玩了10%的游戏进度。哦，我觉得好像什么都没玩到了，已经10%了。而且昨天最后的时候，前天最后的时候还说错话，游戏就当掉了。而且我还不知道怎么装备我的武器。但我不敢动一些其他的枪，因为我怕其他角色也要装备的话，我就没有东西可以装。
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind.
So the...
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for...
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex. Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
My crew's working on it. We've moved the off sensor to the top.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex. Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
That's an entire sector showing. 3. Good job.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Restricted access to SAM node has now been lifted.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Crew muster schedules have been posted. All personnel should check with their supervisor before taking leave.
Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is finally here. We'll jump through a few relays first, then it's daunting thinking about all the hopes. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist, of course. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sisters mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapera says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks. Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further. Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're based here.
Correct. This, however, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even if...
What more can you tell me about my...
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your... This raw data enables me to...
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course. Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient proteins. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct?
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the... I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say...
How do you feel about all this now?
Hopeful. I know, it's a... Someone's gotta keep the positivity coming, right? Talk to you...
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
This person is not a match. Negative match.
No, it isn't.
Tram technicians, please report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Biometrics do not match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now makes no sense.
What do you know? I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Strike team ready for deployment.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, and keep any specimen safe.
Some serious kit over here. Seems like we're forever racing. But there's always time to check out new toys.
Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
I'll take any advantage I can get, even if it's exploring junk.
Hey, with tech like this, it won't be junk for long. Not after we're through. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
哦，3万多块，什么鬼？而且我还以为我已经买了，光是这一个就9700哦，有那么贵啊？
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Wonder how fast that engine core comes in.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Securing cargo, and checking everything made it on board. The bridge report's ready.
Ryder, finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
啊，玩1个小时都不行哦。
Ryder. Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
We're almost out
Hello.
there.
I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Hey.
Strike.
这边是多人连线的任务啊。好，可以刷一些箱子，难度这应该是 BOSS 吧。我还是不知道怎么换我的枪。
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
No time for speeches. Let's see what we can find.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
所以这就是仙女座吗？为什么中间会有一颗黑黑的东西？地图都乱画。
About as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly on sensors. I'm picking up something.
要怎么扫描？有东西啊！上面那个红红的是什么东西？已经在扫了，没有东西啊。
I'm picking up something. Anomaly on sensors.
刚刚那样就算扫过。
Anomaly on sensors. I'm picking up something. Anomaly detected. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
正和。
Familiar territory. The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly detected.
不得不说，他这个还蛮浪费时间的。
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. I'm picking up something. I'm picking up something.
Oh, 真的是每颗星球都要跑一次。
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplift, but our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. The heart of my documentary will be... I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pool funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Okay. Interview...
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
What goes on in...
Hydroponics is an essential element of the Nexus. Feel free to stop by and see our botanist, Dr. Camden. He always enjoys...
Tell me about...
Initiative scientists are hard at work in the resulting in... Please be aware, access to the tech labs is restricted to essential...
Tell me about the Pathfinder headquarters.
The Pathfinder headquarters is It is also where Director Jaren Tan oversees the initiative.
What do people around...
Due to resource constraints, the Vortex is a Please remember, consumption of alcohol while operating machinery or piloting spacecraft is strictly prohibited.
What's the...
The Cultural Center is in... By teaching them about the initiative, we hope to foster an air of...
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something. That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one.
气伤人有没有打折啊？我都卖一些垃圾。
Hey.
完全不懂设这两个东西的意义在。
Hi. Nice to see you again.
完全不知道哪一个是好的东西，到底要怎么换枪？
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo. Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on...
His sacrifice...
Agreed. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to...
Leg's feeling a little better.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream.
I hear you. But I guess that's life. Not everyone will see...
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. I've met one Pathfinder. Well...
Yeah.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
So you and...
You know that... Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young... So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well.
What will you do on the Hyperion?
We still have thousands of... And this way I can look out for Sarah.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she...
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment. Just as the stasis revival was... It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
How did...
Well, you reach a point... I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a... So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope.
That's all.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live.
With no need to exaggerate. That...
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
It's okay.
为什么谋杀案的证据也在风暴上传呢？风暴号上面呢？难道要到实地去检查？
Liam asked if you could come by.
glad you stopped by.
That's probably...
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there? Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the skirt. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to heal.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memory. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the...
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it.
Of course we will. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid that we built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands.
Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
What do you mean, liaison? Are you gonna tell on me?
Of course not. Not interested in politics. I advise only on the science. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands on it. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
Will this be you?
Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny... We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's a...
I guarded a mass relay for some time. I always wanted to see the other side.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
这一句怪怪的。
I'm good with guns and danger. I could teach you, and make sure you're okay out there.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm happy where I am. Tinkering in labs. And, in case you offered hoping to get to know me better, that's not gonna work. I mean, I prefer to keep things professional.
I understand completely.
Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
哦，终于可以换武器了。居然没有手枪。 哇，整套的耶。所以队友的装备没有办法换哦。那这样我就可以把不要的东西都拆光了。这把留着好了，我怕突然卡着，不知道又突然卡到哪里，然后需要冲刺的时候是非常好用的一个东西。模组的话就先留着好了。 是换追踪了吗？
Strike team
Ryder,
ready for
when
deployment.
you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier...
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
There's a lot of loss going around.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a I said I wouldn't. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
So what brought you out to Andromeda?
Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission It's quiet in here. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. Hi there.
You were in the Alliance before you
My biotics. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accident. Old history now.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus map. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too top.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
We needed to start over somewhere new together. Or, so...
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
What did you do while you were part of...
4 years. You probably had a more exciting time defending that, but we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
Who'd pick a fight with the most powerful species?
Themselves, usually. Terrorists, cults, rogue Ardat Yakshi, people demanding a withdrawal from the... The Asari were spacefaring when our Roman Empire was new. Didn't fix all their problems. Sometimes you need commandos for that.
After 4 years with Asari...
Nasira assassinated...
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow. See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
都还不知道我的房间在哪里。
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got hit. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Long time no chat. What's up?
I hear we have you to thank for...
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes with...
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I... My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
How tough has it been on the Nexus all these...
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation. But hey, you could always take a... Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Whatever side you're on, you die. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps.
Seems like we...
Well, Vetra and Suvia, as far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kinda nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two.
By the book, he...
Hey, variety's the spice of life.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot. He flies the ship.
We're leaving it at
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much? Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. HUST-1, but Hustle. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like... Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted it Seems like a long time.
600 years. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
When I started with the Alliance, it was about adventure. But with my dad's troubles, staying wasn't going to work.
Gotcha.
Back at you, Costa.
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great... But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, I just heard about the initiative and... still do. I have to. We're in it.
We can't go back. But we're not trapped.
I don't feel trapped. We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep a new start guided by the Pathfinder. I'll bust my tail to make that a good... Pathfinder.
We barely covered...
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. But it got me into Hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure?
I know, right? I wanted... and that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. No brothers or sisters. It was traditional. How about you?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep... I said goodbye to my mom and dad, and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
所以我的房间到底在哪里？
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
You talked about your back channels.
We brought a lot from home, some of it marked in. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
You're pretty familiar with the ship.
I made sure the technicians had what they needed to keep the Tempest. Leadership wanted to strip her for parts, but I kept saying, a Pathfinder's gonna show up. I like being right.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, some wanted to go home, some demanded answers. Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the Initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big. I asked and she told me about the Initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You probably have...
You know where to find me.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the Initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically, without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables. Ryder?
I need to talk to you.
Of course.
When Dad died, he...
Or he thought you weren't...
Maybe. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's...
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
Who knows? Dad's always been one for...
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
How long have you and Harry been...
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how'd an Asari doctor...
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
我看你是想解剖我。什么东西？重置技能。
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
所以这个看起来好像是我的房间啊。啊，到底是有没有改到啊？哦，2个小时了。哎。 我们这一代连冲水都不能冲了。
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
我们跳过啊，久欸。抓猴子哦！
Can I help you with anything?
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Welcome back.
Strike team ready for
Things
deployment.
up for the old ground team before I left. Early for so many goodbyes.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
Hi there.
See you later.
I'll be here.
哇，巨空顺动了。
Yes?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me. Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Sophie, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes. Anomaly detected. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something. Anomaly on sensors. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
郑和从这边下西洋。
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly detected. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. We've got a crater.
打到了4级。
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Satellite detected. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
80%。哦，还有这个。
Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1, designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step, until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
慢慢来，我们先从外围开始。
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
哦，他好装欸。
Suiting up. See you on the ramp.
Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collision. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? I said a lot of people had their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on EOS. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
This is exactly why we came. A new galaxy, a new ship. I can't wait to get both a little dirty.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
你看起来一点都不高兴。
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this. Right?
黑人是个背后灵啊！靠这么近，不知道想干嘛。
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
What are we even supposed to do here?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected. These shield masts are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Standard issue. The outpost was going through them like gizzard picks.
They must have known these wouldn't last.
It's a forward station, Pathfinder, vital for moving resources and vehicle deployment.
We'll need to call some new ones down, once we're away from so many structures.
Experiencing radiation damage.
哦，出去一下下就快死。 发子弹是要打什么？ 那么飘啊！
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators. Looks like salvage. New. Days ago, new.
Who else is here?
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings. This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and...
No way this has been here long.
Going by call sign records, that shuttle is currently parked in the Nexus. Someone's been naughty.
I think this is for purifying water.
It's huge and crooked. The storms did that?
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up,
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Another code, like we already found.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Pathfinder, there must be a scannable interface on the power pylon.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station, make some credits on the side.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company. kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
RPG?算了。火柜啊！
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right it's worth investigating.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well...
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
哇，跳太高也不行。
Well, what do you know? The Outpost's research center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor... The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The Initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. All these challenges, and the colonists still tried to tough it out.
Nobody told them what they were in for.
Sam and I could have helped them. This won't happen again.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate access code. The power has been restored, but these records cannot be fully recovered.
At least we've got the antenna.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was that thinking sending us here?
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of...
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Seriously? You can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Radiation levels have spiked.
I can't get traction. It's too steep. Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
上不去啊！ What the hell?
Radiation levels normal.
所以这两个双箭头到底什么意思？没有标啊。
Remember the Nomad's jump jets. They'll get you over most obstacles. If you need more juice, the boosters can accelerate you out of trouble.
When they sent the first colonists down here, everyone was so excited. After all the shit the Nexus had been through, we finally had something to believe in. Then the reports came back.
This time will be different.
Yeah, I'm more than ready to believe again.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
车子快爆了。
Radiation within safe levels. Life support at 100%.
看起来这个地方还去不得。怎么又不能点了呢？ 现在到底是要去哪里？现在又可以点，刚刚不能点。
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead. A colonist from Site 1. Radiation cutter.
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Avante, Teague, and C. And get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If she's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more than closure. We'll finish what she started. I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
这是在烧什么东西
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else?
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
刚刚不是还有一条线连下来吗？不见了。
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back up. Literally.
Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their chain.
All right, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Maybe you want to knock me down a couple more times to make sure?
No, that's okay. You're obviously corporeal. Pretty solidly built, actually. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh crap.
这边他枪是拿反的，别人都已经做这个。
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
啊，在哪里
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
"我还没找到敌人就被打掉半条血了。 自己人。
Armor and first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
所以你喜欢短的。
Thanks for helping with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Radiation levels increasing.
为什么这边会有他老爸的触发点？
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
下好了，我怕下去也没办法再上来。
I read your dossier.
Dossier, huh? Fancy. So, what's it say?
That's classified.
Uh-huh. Don't start something you can't finish, Harper.
Okay, look. Not starting anything. I'm military, you're not. But we're in this together now. Only thing that counts is getting out of it. If you've got the skills to help with that, and it looks like you do, then
we're good?
We're good.
Pathfinder, there is Nexus equipment nearby.
The person who left this behind, she was part of the first wave of colonists, wasn't she?
The probability is high. This researcher may have left data pads at other remnant sites as well.
Enemies!
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
我的生命维持不会恢复。这样要怎么打？这么多。这里是有什么事吗？等等啊，我回去补一下我的护甲的纯度。
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Radiation levels increasing. Life support at 100%.
是怎样？现在又不敢打了，就这样。
What's this doing in a Ket camp?
Judging by the damage, the Ket were extracting data. This core is too damaged to properly read what they received.
Then we'll just have to find more. Let's do this!
有人现在才教学，然后那边就出不来了，现在才教学。
Outposts. And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Crap. You think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan.
We've got Cat! Moving in! Let's see you deal with this!
撤，不行了。
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy kept presence at the nearby remnant structure, but it would be an excellent outpost site.
Cat and remnant. Seems you can't find one without the other. So, if we clear the skies, this might be our new home.
Data key. Specialist Engineer Aman Kathari.
Chased down by what he was studying? The death toll between the two outposts must have weighed on everyone.
watching the corners.
These caves could be a good shelter, if people need it.
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
Duran, he R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Radiation levels increasing.
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey, now you're here.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
好像看不到我的采矿机啊。
Radiation within safe levels. Life support restored.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
发现，播着什么诡异的音乐？
Detect a high level of remnant encryption here, Pathfinder. To continue, you will...
All remnant down.
Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
Above!
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this. That did it!
Score. We're in.
Should be enough glyphs.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
Oh no.
They were saving any data they could, in case it helped the next try.
That's us. The next try is us.
竟然是说等一下会有敌人进攻的意思。
Got it.
That did whatever
现在
that
是
did.
4层4，到时候还有5层，而且
Monoliths are resonating.
给的提示更少。
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
Ket dropship.
Seriously? Can't catch a break.
早就猜到了。哎呦，这么多人！有点硬，有点硬。 把软的干掉。位置。
Is it just me? Or do Kets seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
征服者。
Radiation levels increasing.
生出来了。绿绿的是什么意思
Nice work. come!
Clean shot. That'll show 'em.
武器还带毒的。听到奇怪的声音。
Right between the eyes. Remnant! Good one.
Looks like the Scourge got to this remnant.
I've picked up readings of Nexus-issued equipment nearby.
Nomad's hit!
觉得这台车没什么重量，怪都压不太死。那读取有点久。时间也差不多，先到这边好了，而且它也卡住了。好，就先这样吧。